Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, the podcast dedicated to all things Manchester United. So please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United related, please, people. Big up to Never, the whole Never a Foul gang for the raid. Big up Ty, everyone else who was on there, months who joined. What's it called? Yo, you can tell I'm tired and not fully with it because I was just literally speaking to him. Shout out to Roms. Like I said, big up to everyone who's just joined over from the raid. As you can see from the title, yeah, Doomsday on Sunday, people. Is it Erik ten Hag's last game versus Liverpool? So I will be discussing that, obviously answering questions from everybody in the chat as well. Just keep your questions Manchester United related. But let's run up the likes, people. Let's run up the likes. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, hit the like button on the video. Please share this across all the socials. Follow at That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter and Instagram. And it is road to 9K. We are closing in on 9,000 subscribers. We're trying to get there before the year is out. So before we hit 2024, we're trying to get there. So hit the subscribe button, please. And if you want to make sure that your question gets read out, super chat people and I get to it. Big up to my guy Eli. Says large up my dumb flawless each and every time. Again, the Never a Foul raid. Big up Kingsman. Big up King Kelvin. My Don Jego, good to see you in the chat as well. Big up to Marshall as well in the cut. But yeah, man, large up everyone that is tapped in. Get your questions in, and I'll be answering this question here. Is it Erik ten Hag's last game versus Liverpool? Personally, I look at it and I go, it's a strong possibility because our board is very reactionary. And let's say Manchester United go there and get humiliated, which could happen. And humiliation, to me, Ty said it, and I do agree with him, 4-0 or more. That could happen. So we've just had a humiliating defeat to Liverpool off the back end of going out of the Champions League and finishing bottom of the group. So not only have we took a hit financially, we've now took a hit in regards to just every bad, terrible PR. People looking at us from a terrible aspect. So I think it could be. Let us go there and lose 5-0. I think we'll get there. Yeah, he's been sacked the next day. That's genuinely what I think will happen. Will it happen? Who knows, but it's a strong possibility. But even if this manager survives this, he needs to be gone. Not just him. Again, people always get it mistaken, like, oh, are you Ten Hag out? I'm everybody out. Let me just clarify that, and I will continue to clarify that. Get everybody out. Big up to my guy Sheik as well. Scar says end times for Ten Hag. Yeah, man, his time's almost up. It's a question of when he gets sacked, not if. Sheik says hoodie fire flawless, by the way. Hey, shout out South Manny Flavors, my guy in it. That's his food brand. So yeah, big up to South Manny Flavors. That's why you see the hold up. Let me show you look the SMF. So big up to him as well. But yeah, it's a wrap, man. Show's over. The show is really over in my opinion. But let's run up the likes, people, because we're over 50 people in there. Like check 1 2 1 2. Like check 1 2 1 2. Let's go up to 40 likes and hit the subscribe button. We're at 8,000. I'm just refreshing to see where we're at. Zane said you lot get your predictions in the chat anyway. We're at 8,963. I want 2 more. Get us to 8,965. That's all I'm asking for. 2 more subscribers, people. But yeah, with it, and the reason as well why Eddie's not here, people, is because he is on holiday. Salute to my guy Eddie every single time, but that's why he is not here. But he'll be back next week. And you know what? I'm glad he's on holiday, so you don't have to put up with this nonsense. But shout out to my guy Eddie. Sheik says, I've never ranted, bro. And today's fan calling show had a glimpse of that. Yeah, because I can see your tolerance for the nonsense getting less and less. I've watched it. Big up to Jazz, who says 3-point collectors. Obviously, Spurs won against Forest technically yesterday. Now, Zane says my prediction is 3-1 Liverpool. I'm only saying this from a Liverpool perspective. Complacency is a factor. That's what I don't understand. I really don't understand this. I've seen Liverpool fans say this. Andrew, who's just joined, who's a Birmingham fan, is saying this, that Manchester United have a chance in this game. Why? Somebody please explain to me why. What positive is there from a Manchester United perspective? Everything points to a Liverpool win and a big Liverpool win. Manchester United are not in good form. We're conceding a lot of goals. We don't score. We don't create. A lot of injuries. Our better players are missing. So there's no Martinez. There's no Casemiro. There's no Eriksen. They're 3 of our better players. Liverpool are in very good form at Anfield. The crowd is going to be up for it. The players are going to be up for it. It is Liverpool versus Manchester United, so it's an easy game to get motivated. They opened up new seats, so there'll be 6,000-7,000 extra Liverpool fans in there. Why? And they know they have a chance to break the record. What are we talking about here? Someone please give me a positive for Manchester United. It's not even like we can point to it and go, oh, one of our players is in great form. Like a Rashford or a Garnacho or a Højlund or Anthony is in great form. And we go, oh, if they have a good game. None of our midfielders either. What are we talking about? Big up to you, Nero. I was going to shout you for this, but I didn't know how late I was going to be. So that's why I didn't. But big up to my Don Mero for the super chat every single time. Go subscribe to Nero's Nose Ball. Big up my young G, man. Good to see you in the chat. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. Big Country says, that's a fire name, by the way, Big Country. It's because it's a big rivalry and form goes out the window in these sort of games. But yes, Liverpool should win the game. But you could have said that about the game before, last season. Even though we was in better form. That's why I don't hear this. Yes, we was in better form, but I'm lost. Again, what's the positive for Manchester United? Like, let's stop looking at like the occasion and the game and everything like that. Somebody tell me from a logical standpoint, what positives are there for Manchester United going into this game? Because I don't see one. All of the positives about, oh, Liverpool's attacks not firing. Darwin Núñez hasn't been at it. Gakpo's not been at it. Diaz hasn't been at it. All of the positives for Manchester United are negatives about Liverpool. So say them players out on it. Or who's going to play in the six? And we've watched this team crumble under adversity all season long. So why all of a sudden are we going to play well in this game? Someone please explain to me. Like, see, to Honesty who says this, only positive for you, ManDem, is when we batter you lot, Ten Hag will get the Jose and Ole treatment. And Liverpool will give Ten Hag his walking papers. Don't take credit for Ole because that wasn't you, that was Watford. You lot didn't finish the job. Salute to Watford every single time. They did what they did. Word to Saeed, what Liverpool didn't must when they needed to must. That's what happened. They did not do the business. They really didn't. Nero says it's a free hit when you think about all the pressures on Liverpool. Is it a free hit? Nero, I don't think it's a free hit. Because a free hit means if you go there and get beat heavily. So let's say we go there and we get beat heavily. You don't think there will be repercussions and heavy criticism. I don't think this is a free hit. Game-wise, all the pressure's on Liverpool, yes. But let's say we go there and lose 5-0. Nero, are you telling me there wouldn't be heavy criticism of the manager, heavy criticism of the players? There's no such thing as a free hit playing for Manchester United. This ain't Sheffield United going there. This is not Luton Town going there. This is not Burnley going there, where if they get beat 5-6-0, people go, all right, first. There's no free hitters at Manchester United as Manchester United. Now, not really, it's expected we're going to lose 5-0. So, Nero, you don't think that you might not criticize Nero, but there'll be heavy criticism. People are expecting us to get battered, yes. And if we get battered, there will be heavy conversation about it. Heavy conversation about it. Like when we play C, everyone expects us to get beat, but we still manage to lower the bar, even though the result isn't. It's the performance. Sky Sports are doing whole things on Bruno and him not being a captain and etc. Like even last season when we was there and there was the whole reports about, oh, he has to come off, which I believe Gary Neville get wrong. To me, there's no such thing as a three hit as a Manchester United, as Manchester United Football Club. Personally, no. I personally don't think there is. Hey, big up to Hugo, says, big up Flawless, no rest for the wicked. Yo, I will time you out, just. Nero says, nah, me personally, I think the game will be like 3-1 or 2-0. It's not going to be a demolition as what people think. So you're going 3-1 or 2-0. Okay, first. Marshall says there's no free hits out here. Stop with this. I don't think there's free hit either. Yes, run up the likes. There's 80 people here. I need to take something. I got a banging headache, so here we are. I'm saying, here we are, people. I don't know why I refreshed that screen. Have we had any new subs as well? What are we doing? What we doing out here, people? Let's run up the likes. Sheik says, I'm hearing a lot of chat about Xavi Alonso lately, Flawless. I haven't looked into his reign so far. I know they're top, hence why we might be hearing it, but what are your thoughts? Not enough experience. How long has he been managing at Bayer Leverkusen? Let me actually do my research. And then I'll see. I don't want any manager that's been managing 1 or 2 years. I need at least 3-4 years minimum in a top European domestic league. Well, it's all domestic, so a top European league. So England, France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Holland. Like somewhere, Portugal as well, I throw in the mix. Let me have a look. Even though Xavi Alonso is doing well in the Bundesliga. It's like I need more. Let me see how long he's actually been at Bayer Leverkusen as a manager. Hold up. 7. See, so he's been there since October 22nd. So he's literally just only recently gone past a full year there. I need someone with more than a year and a half experience to manage Manchester United Football Club. In managerial terms, he's 1.5 years old. So you're a baby. I don't want a baby managing Manchester United Football Club, the juggernaut that is, man, that needs all this attentiveness and care. I'm not with it. No, I'm not. Nero says Alonso is just flavor of the month. I could hear that. I could hear that. Yeah, it's gonna be his first full season. I'm good. Flawless, you on the Potter train or nah? I'm totally against it, Nero. It's the managerial. I need to say this correctly, and I've said it before. It's the managerial equivalent of us signing Mount. That's exactly how I look at Graham Potter. All the issues I have with Mount, I have with Graham Potter. We watched him fail at Chelsea. Why would I want him at Manchester United? All the criticisms we have of Ten Hag, Chelsea fans had of Potter. And he had his guys there. And the football was bad. And there was no system. And nobody improved. And we watched him crumble under the pressure. Very similar to what's happened at Ten Hag. Crumbling under the pressure. No style of football. Players not improving. I don't want any manager who was previously managed in the Premier League or any manager who is currently here, not called Carlo Ancelotti. He's the only exception to that rule. Bring me someone new, someone fresh, someone without any scars. Are we going after Chelsea leftovers? Going after Chelsea leftovers? No. Absolutely not. Chelsea leftovers? I'm not with it. Big up to you, Jason, as well. We watched him fail. No, I think his level is Brighton. And he can manage there and he'll be fine. But I am not with it whatsoever. Yeah, Potter is crazy. I can't lie. Man said we're trying to get Lee Gunner's cousin. That's funny. He does look like Lee Gunner still. If I just move slow, it's because I just unplugged the charger to turn in this heat on. To Infamous, who says Don Carlo ain't touching United. Never said he was. Never said he was. I personally don't think we'd sign Don Carlo. All I'm saying is he's the only exception to the rule. Never said we'll sign him. Or if he's available, would he come to Manchester United? Potentially, because he went Everton. We're a better attraction than Everton. But hey, we move. See what else. Big up to Danish in the chat. I see you. Honesty says the pressure is, of course, on Liverpool because Arsenal might drop points to Brighton. And after Manchester United, Arsenal come to Anfield and we can put a bit of grap on the rest. Have we not watched Manchester United play? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are we on about? What are we doing? We don't have people not watched us play where we've been awful pretty much all season long in terms of performance. Forget results. Performance-wise. You're not just seeing us go out, and this ain't aimed at you, honestly, just in general. People not seeing us go out of the Champions League in an absolute embarrassing and shambolic campaign. People not just see us get beat 3-0 at home to Bournemouth and we're going to go to Liverpool away and all of a sudden become a unit, become competent. What are we doing here, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up, Nero. He says, I heard you say you're older than Welbeck on the Back Again podcast. That has to be cat, bro. I thought you in your 20s. Nah, man, black just don't crack. That's all it is. Black just don't crack, especially when I get a trim. But big up to Nero. But yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I went. Yeah, I know Welbeck. I went to the same school. Baller as well. Baller. That's why when people say, oh, Premier League ballers are, what's it called? They're terrible. Yeah, for their level. You know what I'm saying? I've never been spun like that in my life playing football against someone. Jesus Christ. I'm saying levels. I'm saying any professional. Aaron did that to me. Jesus. That's another one. Nightmare. Shout out to Mr. Aaron United. Thoughts on Carrick? Carrick for what? Big country. Thoughts on Carrick in regards to what? What do you mean as a player? As a manager currently? Future Manchester United manager? I said hashtag free Jez. Hey, shut up, Jez. Hey, big up all the 90s. Welbeck over Salah flawless. Absolutely, man. Salah can't lace his boots. You feel me? Can't lace his boots. How many goals has Welbeck got for England? How many goals has Salah got for England? How many goals has Welbeck got for Brighton? How many goals has Salah got for Brighton? How many goals has Welbeck? How many goals and assists as well? How many goals and assists does Welbeck have for Manchester United? How many goals and assists does Salah have for what's it called? Does Salah have for Manchester United? How many goals and assists does Salah have in the Euros? Well, not even goals and assists. How many appearances, does Salah have in the Euros? How many appearances does Welbeck have in the Euros? Just saying, man. Just saying. The facts don't lie, people. The facts are the facts. Let's see what else you lot saying. No, Eddie is not here. No. He's on holiday, but big up to my guy Eddie every single time. For United, maybe. No, it ties back in. Let me just clarify for this in regards to, yeah, Hugo, I'm glad you like that joke. In regards to Manchester United manager, this is just my personal criteria. That's it. Just my personal criteria, people, is one, you must have managed in a top European league for at least 3 years. 3 full seasons. So that's England, that's France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Portugal, Holland. So that's 7. So one of those and managed for at least 3-4 years. Now, on top of that, must have something on your resume. So not necessarily even win a league title, but at least a domestic cup or something. Something of that. That's second. Third, had not managed in the Premier League before. I don't want anyone who's been scarred and who's failed. So don't bring me an Emery. Don't bring me a Potter. Don't bring me, that would just use those 2 as examples. But don't bring me none of them. That's my criteria. I'm not even interested in the football like that. Now, you successful, I need a man. Obviously, he's going to have a clear style of play. That ties into him being successful of wherever he's at. All right, that's it. Nah, come on. You can have Potter back at Chelsea when Poch gets sacked. That's what it is. I don't want no damn Graham Potter. You don't play for Brighton if Deserby if you're not a good footballer. I hear that. What do I think United team will be on Sunday? He'll go Onana in goal. Wan-Bissaka. It's tough on the defense. He might go. Does he go Reguilon? He'll probably go Reguilon, Shaw, Varane, Maino, Amrabat, McTominay, Rashford, Garnacho, Højlund. Or actually, what is he going to bring? Nah, he probably won't throw Rashford back. Does he throw Rashford back in? Maybe Garnacho, Højlund, Anthony. The only things that weighing up in my head is who plays out of, I think, is between Anthony, Garnacho, Rashford. One of those will get dropped. So 2 or 3 of those for the 2 wide spots. And then defensively, does he go Shaw at fullback and play Johnny Evans instead? I think Varane and Wan-Bissaka play. The team picks itself because of the injuries. The team picks itself. That's what I would say. Team picks itself. See? How many goals against Arsenal in the 8-2 does Welbeck have? How many does Salah? See, man. You on the same wavelength. Tabario Malatelli, hilarious that. You spitting. 100%. That's it. Big up to It's Just Me. I hope you're well. Says morning flawless. I hope you are well. Would you take Ranieri at Manchester United? No, I wouldn't take Ranieri. I don't want anyone who's been here before. No. Bring me something new. Bring me something fresh. Not someone who, as soon as we sign, is under even more pressure because of what they've done at previous. So let's say we got Potter, Chelsea reign, Brighton reign. More pressure on top. Emery with Villa, with Arsenal. No, and Arsenal. No. I don't want Ranieri. Bring me someone new. Bring me someone fresh. That's it. It's all right, Kaneki. I'm going to shout you. I'm patterning something. Don't worry. I'm going to give you a shout. Don't worry, man. You know what it's like, man. I'm dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. Getting the lawyers ready as well because it's you. But big up to my guy, Kaneki, every single time. To Big Country who says, I understand that, but look at Arteta, never managed before and doing well at a big club. It can be done that way. What's Arteta won at Arsenal? My aim isn't to do well. The aim is to win trophies consistently. That's numero uno, something Arteta doesn't do. Has he improved Arsenal's fortunes? Absolutely. Has he got them playing better football? Absolutely. Is the squad overall better? Yes. Are the individuals better? Yes. But what did you win? What has he won? As good as a job as he's doing there, what has he won? And he spent north of 700 million? And you've delivered 0 trophies. Ten Hag's delivered more trophies than you. In that time, when I say that with his squad, because he won the FA Cup and that was not his team. So, and he has improved Arsenal. So in regards to it, I don't want the Arteta model. I don't want good football and 0 trophies. I'm sorry. Flip that. Give me average football and trophies. I'm in this for trophies. I'm sorry. That's what matters at the end of the day. That's what matters to me. That, again, that's my personal preference. Arteta gets too much praise for doing nothing. Hey, I didn't say all that. Hey, yo, Eli. Hey, yo. Flawless, what's the best moment of this game that you remember? Any win at Anfield. Any win at Anfield. I always look forward, well, used to always look forward to that game. Every time the fixture list dropped, I'd be like, all right, I'll wait to Anfield. Love victories there. Love it. It's the best winning at Anfield. How about, the thing is, I don't know about Arne Slot like that. Let me actually have a look. But he's a name that people have brought up. So let me do my due diligence and research. That'd be a big help. We actually do my research. All right, here we go. Let's see. See, he's been managing since 2019, Alkmaar. Then went to Feyenoord. Second season with Feyenoord. So he's someone, let's see. All right. His resume, I don't know about his football. Cool. He's won an Eredivisie, Conference League runner-up. Oh, that's as a player in regards to withdrawal. But yes, he's done a couple things. So his resume is much better. Like, his resume is much better. Ruben Amorim is someone we spoke about yesterday. That makes sense. And this is me. I've not watched them, so I'm not. Let me just clarify. I'm not Ruben Amorim. I'm saying I like their resumes. Their resumes, I go, okay, there's something to this. Then I'd have to go and do further research and look at their football. All right, what type of football do they play? Do they have a clear style? How do they deal with adversity? Because you're at Feyenoord, you're under some form of pressure. Hey, Nero, man, delete that comment. You giving away the good ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? See, this is why you're my young G, man. You know what I'm saying? You giving away the good ideas, man. I'm telling you. Giving away the good ideas. Shout out to Nero, though. You already know, man. The thumbnail is gonna get made tomorrow. I'm saying I'm just patterning everything. You already know. But big up to Nero, the young G. Ajax fans wanted him as their manager last season despite managing Feyenoord. Again, it's just me. So, like, he makes sense. He's got some, like I said, you have some form of resume to then come and deal with the Manchester United pressure. And it's not foolproof. It's not a bulletproof thing, that is for sure. But the first time you've been under pressure can't be at Manchester United. It's like being a boxer and your first fight, you're in a championship fight on pay-per-view. You've not been through no regional titles, no area titles, no national, no Commonwealth, nothing. No top contenders. You're just first fight, boom, pay-per-view, worldwide scale. Like, no. And that's what it's like to me bringing in a De Zerbi. You've been nowhere near this level. You've been at area title, national. I'll even give you Commonwealth. You've been a Commonwealth boxing champion. That don't set you up for world level. Like, you may get there eventually. I'm just saying, have more fights. That's it. First fight, and I'm on a throw. Manchester United is a world title fight in terms of not the level, people. I'm talking about the pressure you are under. It's pay-per-view. It's Mayweather Pacquiao. It's Mayweather McGregor. Like, there's all, it transcends casuals. There's people who are not even football fans and don't like football who know who Manchester United are and what Manchester United is and can spot the logo. That's how big a juggernaut Manchester United is. There's people who can tell you about certain players who I'm not a football fan, but will tell you, yeah, David Beckham played for Manchester United. Cantona played. Like, that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, that's it. Let's see. Yeah, man, Nero, you already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. Hey, there's over 100 people in here. We're only at 41 likes, man. What are we doing, man? Let's run up the likes, people. Like check 1212. We should be getting to 80 likes. Mods, get everybody liking. Get everybody subscribing. We're at 8,964. I want 6 more subscribers. There's over 100 people in here. Over 100 people. And all I'm asking for is 6 subscribers. Just 6. That is legit it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. We will be going to Sarcasm City TV Gaming after this, not directly after this though, because I need to get something to eat and take something for this headache as well, people. But yeah, you lot continue to get your questions in. Big up to my guy Neville B. Says, big up Flawless, just back from Jamaica. Yo, our fan base, we got to open our eyes and see how poor we play. Bournemouth, let alone everyone else we played. Enough said. They don't want to believe in Neville B. They want to make excuses. Some of the fans. It's injuries. It's this, it's that. Like, yo, just admit that we're just not very good. And word to Rhino, this manager's dinnered. He's cooked. Like, that's it. It's over. It's a wrap, man. Show's over. Done out. I'm telling you. That's it. I don't even know who this is. Who's Santi Jimenez? Who's he manage? You're gonna have to get me up to speed on that, Hugo. Hey, big up to King of Yorkshire in the building. Says big up Flawless. Big up to you, my guy. Hope you're blessed and everything. And Slot is good, but this season they're struggling a bit. PSV is dog walking the air. The Visa, they are 10 points out of the final. So, all right, let's see how he deals with that. Let's see now going forward this season being 10 points behind one of your rivals. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with the pressure from your fans, the media, the board, etc.? That's what I want to see. How does he bounce? And then how, let's say he loses, he doesn't win the Eredivisie. How do you bounce back next season? What do you do? What do you do? Just telling you. To Barrio Malik, that name is still hilarious. If Manchester United against Liverpool, who you cooking the most on the Back Again podcast? I ain't even cooking anyone. I'm gonna just throw the grenade and just let it and just watch what happens. I'm gonna just sit back with popcorn for that one, because notice on the Back Again podcast it was Troops and Lewis. He were like, yo, if you don't win this game heavily, you're going bottom row number 1 and 2. We're cooking you type of thing. I don't even need to say nothing. I don't need to say nothing because Hassan will be embarrassed. You can't lose to us. You can't lose to this Manchester United team. Really can't. Not in the slightest. From regards to cooking, I'm going to just chill and watch and enjoy. That's what that is. I'm there for. Chill and enjoy that cooking. That will happen. Without doubt. I'm telling you that right now. Yes, Nero says, get Flawless to 9K people. You man getting free entertainment. The least you could do is like the video. Yes, hit the likes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the ManDem. Any females watching as well. I know it's just me's in the chat. But big up. If Martial's leaving, should United go for Cunha from Wolves? No. United should not go for Cunha. I'm all for Martial leaving, yes. But Cunha, nah. You guys seen that meme where the guy puts a blanket over his TV and peeps to see if his team doing? That's me on Sunday. Yeah, I don't even watch. Sheik, if I wasn't doing a watch along, I wouldn't watch. There will be a watch along for it. It will start 4 p.m. UK time, people. 30 minutes before kickoff. You'll be smoking that Hassan pack. It'd just be hilarious if we managed to get even a draw. Big up Flawless. If Amrabat and Maino are playing as the pivot, who should be there as the 10? I don't think it'll be a 2 6s and a 10. I think it'll be a 6 and 2 8s. So the 6 will probably be Amrabat, and then the 8s will be McTominay and Maino. I legit don't think it will be a 10. And then obviously the back 4 behind them, and then the front 3. Bro, when we get peppered on Sunday, I'll be in Africa with Eddie. I hear you, Nero. I might even join, man. Go to the motherland. Because this is not the way forward. I'm telling you that right now. What's about to happen is not the fucking way forward. Jesus. Or what could happen, I should say. Big up to you, MUFC. I see you. Eli says, with that sarcastic smirk triggering people, laughing my ass off. It's hilarious how man can just be, I might just be sat on, like, Back Again podcast is a prime example. I'll be sat there, no smirk on my face, just like this. And I get cursed out. Like, oh, this dickhead. Troops will say, oh, this wild lad. I'm like, yo, I've not even said anything. I've not done anything. Nothing. I'm just chilling. I'm just there like. For the audio listeners, that was just me showing me with a straight face. I get triggered by me with a straight face. Oh, we know how you are. We know what you're thinking. How do you know what I'm thinking? I'm just listening to what's being said. Just taking it on board. That's all. Big up Stephanie G. Good to see you in the chat. You right, Sheik. But hey, we are going in the right direction. I hear it, man. Hey, Nero, good to see you in the chat, Young G. Big up every single time. Back Again podcast will be sensational if we beat Liverpool. Oh, yeah, just because it just be carnage. Lewis said it earlier on the Twitch. If that happens, we'd have to go live. We'd have to do a live show. Because I know you lot would have a lot to say. Like, as much as I get hated on, and when I say hated on, I'm talking like in a joking fashion. Like, Hassam is the real, like, villain. Like, in wrestling terms, he's the heel. He's the bad guy. Like, I'm not really a bad guy. I think I split opinion. I'm saying. I think some people like me, some people dislike me. But, like, with him, it's just straight, just villain. Like, people just dislike him. Like, he's the pantomime villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is wrestling, like, he like the ultimate top heel that everybody hates. Whereas me, Some people like me, some people don't. Type shit. I might get cheered, I might get booed. But people fucks with the promos. Big up to OTG. I think you just dropped a sticker. Big up to you, man. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. I said to Sam the Iron Sheik, you know. PS says, pardon me, Graph late night. Yes, but I'm going to close out and probably do about half an hour more. That's what I'm going to do. I really do need to get something to eat. Flawless, what if Darwin Núñez gets a hat-trick against United? Wouldn't it be a surprise? Would it be a shock? Would it be a shock? Don't think it would be. Back Again podcast live is way to go. I'm sure you lot were saying that in the chat when we was live, because I don't have the comments up. When I'm on lives on other people's channels, I don't have the comment section up. So the only thing I've seen is what the host will have on the screen. However, I want to salute you lot. Big up all the sarcasm citizens, man. All the citizens in the city of sarcasm, because you lot rolled deep to the Back Again podcast. The amount of times Troops was putting up chats and I'm like, oh, that's chic. Oh shit. That's Eli. Oh, that's such and such. That's such and such. Big up. Hey, you lot, man, keep supporting. When I go other places, I need you lot to continue to do that. Not even super chat. Just be in the chat and just big up. And be like, yeah, my man's here from Sarcasm City, hit the likes, that type of thing. So salute to you lot. Roll deep. You know what I'm saying? Roll deep. To Barrio Malatelli, who says, I've got a friend who's a United fan and he cooked me when you lot dunked on Chelsea. If you guys get battered on Sunday, I'm preparing my spatula. First, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. See, Hugo, I agree with this. And you're an Arsenal fan because you know what it is. You can look past me being a United fan and me running jokes because understand that's just a part of football. Like, that's it. And also, there's an Arsenal show on here. There's a Liverpool show on here. There's a Chelsea Spurs show on here. If I find a City fan, you may even get a City show back. You already know. But if you hate Flawless, you don't love content creators. I fucks with that, man. Big up. And yeah, man, salute. Sheik, take Sarcasm City with you everywhere you go. Facts, man. You lot represent. Roll deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the drive-thru and it's packed. What drive-thru you at? That's got to be like in like the city centre, wherever you're at, Star Lords. You know what? I wasn't going to do a cheeky McDonald's run. But now you said it, I'm doing a cheeky McDonald's run after this. I was just going to put some stuff in the oven real quick, but McDonald's it is, man. McDonald's it is. That is me. That is 100% me. Let's see. You lot, again, continue to get your questions in. We're at 60 likes. Let's get up to 80 likes also. Honesty says it's weird because I want to go to you want to go with one of your family members who are a Manchester United fan, but they're acting like Dipset versus the Lux. They already accepting defeat because it is what it is. Bear in mind, I predicted 1-1, but I understand. I said treat yourself before Sunday, bro. I hear you. Isle of Wight, why is it packed? That's crazy. Jedi Ghost, hey, yo. I don't know what you talking about there. Hey, yo. Oh, it's just me. This is big up to Warrior J because he mentioned this to me. Thoughts on Donny talks to Frankfurt. I think it makes sense for all parties involved. For whatever reason, he's not going to play here. Let him get game time. And then maybe he has a good stint at Frankfurt and we get some money for him. That's how I look at it. So, yeah. Flawless, why do you think Manchester United fans hate Martial so this much? One, because he's an easy target. That's why. The criticism I think is fair is regards to his availability. But other than that, up until recently, I didn't get the talent-wise. I think injuries have slowed him down, and I've been done with him. Like this season, last season, I've wanted him gone. But before that, the criticism, I think, was just over the top. And because of his playing style as well. When you play in a nonchalant, laid-back style, people equate that with, oh, he doesn't care and he's not trying. And you know how I know that that's the case? Because I've been accused of the same shit. Because when I play football, I'm very nonchalant, very calm, very laid back. Kind of like how I content create to an extent. And people will associate that with me not caring and me not wanting to win because I don't run around. And I'm not flying into challenges. No, it's not my game. And just in life. There was a meme I shared on Instagram and it's hilarious. And it was like, people are really bothered when you're nonchalant. Like, how are you mad that I'm not mad? And that bothers people. It's happening in content creator spaces. Someone said it in the chat the other day. Oh, you're not mad enough. How do you know I'm not mad? Just because I'm not on the microphone here ranting and raving does not mean I'm mad, does not mean I'm unhappy and upset in regards to what I'm seeing. I'm just broken. Hugo, no, I'm a DM. I don't play centre back in real life. I'm a DM. I am nowhere near a centre back. I can do it on clubs because my guy has physical attributes I don't have in life. He also has technical attributes I struggle with. I'm mental as well. Also, TO that too. It's easy to call black players lazy. It's just the usual now. That's simple. To easily attitude problems. And I always say that with attitude problems. What does that mean? That could mean anything. And ironically, back to real life, that's something I've been accused of in workplaces before. Oh, you have an attitude problem. No, I'm just not going to allow you to talk to me like shit just because you're the manager. I'm going to talk back. Like, what we talking about? You ain't going to disrespect me because you have team leader on your shirt or you have manager on your shirt. No. What we talking about here? Just respect me, just human and just common decency. Like, same way with you lot in the chat, we can disagree on whatever, but I would never have dissed someone in the chat personally. No, we'll talk football because that's common decency. Like, it's just manners. And to me, that just comes to how you was raised in regards to, one, having manners towards people, and two, showing respect when given respect. This is why I'm always respectful to everyone. You lot hear me when I'm on platforms. Big up for having me, love, much appreciated. Whether it's a Troops or a Rants or a Saeed or someone with a platform that's smaller than mine, still appreciate it. Yeah, never personal with football. Never ever. Star Lord in the chat. We've argued pretty much every week debated every week for the past year now. Cool. You a member. No PRS. I'm from Manchester. That's why I don't sound like Villa. You know what I'm saying? I say Villa. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Villa. I'm from Manchester. Mank, born and bred. But shout out to everyone watching from Brum. Love the accent. Love the accent. This is hilarious because I had a convo with someone who said they hate themselves for not being nonchalant enough. And that's what, and again, it's not, people say, oh, it's an act. Like, I am like this and have been like this for years. I wasn't always like this. But then eventually I was just getting into too much just like unnecessary arguments and too much negative energy. And I was like, no, let me just chill out and become laid back. My pops is like this though. That's where I get it from. My pops is very much like, my character is very much like his. Like, he's very much like, all the time, many a time my mama said that to me, I'll say something to her, she'll be like, oh, you sound just like your dad. And my pops is me. He's just slightly taller, darker skinned with a different face. That's it. We got the same build. You know what I'm saying? Got the same build. Same big ears. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pops every single time. Same big ears. And even when I said that to him, I was like, yeah, cheers, Pops. I got your big ears. And he said, hey, I ain't going to suffer alone, son. That's what he told me. And crazy part is both my younger brothers have the same big ears and the same build as well. They have the same build. Built like the worms of Men in Black. For real, for real. PRS says Flawless is the best podcaster. Big up, man. Appreciate it. Who's my favorite player of all time? Ronaldinho. That's my GOAT. Ronaldinho, without doubt. I've never seen a run like it. Ever. Are you worried about conceding from set pieces, either free kicks or corners? I'm worried about conceding in general, Andy. I'm just worried about the game. I'm worried about when the worry starts, when the referee blows the whistle. I'm worried from then. I'm worried when Liverpool have the ball in their defensive third. I'm worried when they have the ball in the middle third. I'm worried when Alisson has the ball, because Alisson could just kick it long, go route one, and we happen to concede. I'm worried when they have it in the final third. I'm worried when we have the ball. The only time I won't be worried during the game is halftime. I'm worried everything. We could get embarrassed. That's where I'm at with this. I'm not even talking about win. I'm just saying don't get embarrassed. And we've done that every single time. Even though I just said all that, Red Devil TV asked me, big up Flawless, what's your score prediction for the game? Hey, 1-1. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. Flawless, when did you become Ten Hag out? There was a game. I can't remember what game it was, but it just reached out. I was just like, yeah, I'm done. Get everybody out. Can't remember what it was. I was bargaining for so long with Ten Hag about going back to what he did last season, and he didn't do that. And then it just became a point where I was like, all right, fuck it. He's not going to do it. So, yeah. Like, it is what it is. Like, it was before Bournemouth. Yes, Lord, we agree on this. All I want is to be competitive. Please, just be competitive. That's it. I'm asking you lot to go and just be top level athletes. That's all. That's all. Favorite United player of all time. Too many to name. You know what I'm saying? I got too many for Andy Cole, Cantona, Keane, Ronaldo, Scholes. That's my top 5. That's my top 5 right there. Family are tall as her, flawless. Well, at least I think you're tall. Yes, my family is full of tallers. Yes. Now I can't remember if it might have been Palace. It might have been the Palace game when he switched the team back and we lost. It might have been Palace. Who do I think will captain the team on Sunday? It has to be Varane. Has to be Varane. It can't be anybody else. It can't be Onana. It can't be Wan-Bissaka. It can't be Dalot. It can't be Shaw's a shout, actually. He might make Shaw. So you got Varane, you got Shaw. Because it can't be Reguilon, can't be Dalot, can't be Wan-Bissaka, can't be Maino, can't be Amrabat, can't be McTominay, can't be Garnacho, can't be Anthony. It can't be Garnacho, can't be Højlund. It's between Rashford, Shaw, and Varane. Yes. Keane or Gerrard? Keane, man. Keane, my guy. Best captain of all time. Best captain of all time. They're saying Shaw's available. You already imagine losing heavily, the fans leaving early. I'd think about that before every game. We can lose any game heavily. Anyhow, it's McTominay, man. This guy, we cannot do that. He cannot do that whatsoever. Yep, Sheik. Thing is, flawless. You could name so many games that made us want everyone out. Newcastle, Copenhagen away, Galatasaray. Hey, the list goes on. So fucking many. So many. The list goes on and on and on. For real. For real. Hey, run up the likes, though. I know Stephanie G asked how many subscribers were away from 9K. We are closing in on it. 1 second. We are closing in on it. We're at 8,966. So 4 more. We need 4 more subscribers to then be 30 away from 9K. And big up to you lot, because I was unsure whether we was gonna make 9K before the year was out. And we're halfway through December now, just over halfway through December. And we're gonna reach that with time to spare, actually. So salute to you lot. We should. So we should 4 more. Before we leave the stream, we should be 30 or less away from 9K. So I can do the 9K subscriber party and I get drunk. Yes, BB, I was just answering this now. It's all good. Flawless, sorry if you've answered this, but who do you think will be captain tomorrow? Has to be Varane. Has to be Varane. Flawless, why does he refuse to play 2 holding midfielders? Because he's stubborn and he's panicking. That's why. He's stubborn and he's panicking. And when you panic, you make illogical and irrational decisions. When did the United downfall really start? When we signed Mason Mount. I'm not even joking. That was the start. That was the start, because he was the first signing and the marquee signing was Mason Mount. Well, that's it. Keep all the questions Manchester United related, people. Keep all the questions Manchester United related. Nick says, watch the players' body language on Sunday. That'll tell you if they want him still here, there or not. Here's the thing is with that, Nick. There's times when I've watched games and I go, they want him out, and then the next game they'll perform in terms of effort and energy and heart. So yeah, we'll see. What did Nuruddin say? But Mr. Structure was saying Ten Hag always wanted who? What, Qatar? Qatar owners, is he saying? Is that what QR is? Let me know. Is that what you're saying? Let me know, Joseph. Hey, you spitting. First we were 20 minutes FC. Then we can't face adversity FC. Then we capitulate FC. Now we're going in the right direction FC. I hear you. To Ibrahim, who says, flawless, if Liverpool are smart, they should beat us like 2 or 3, like the way City usually do. So that way it might help keep Ten Hag in the job. What do you think? Here's the thing is, they did that with Oli, and then he got sacked the next game. Because that 5-0 should have been more than 5-0. Should have been much more than 5-0. And they took their foot off the gas. And guess what? Oli made it to the next game. But he didn't make it to the game after that. Salute to Watford every single time. Salute to Watford every single time. Do I think the Glazers have a say in the starting 11? Absolutely not. People just be making up bullshit excuses all the time to try and defend this nonsense that his manager be doing, because it's just absolute pure foolishness. Just rubbish. What was your question, Jez? I might have seen it. I might have ignored it on purpose, or I might have not actually seen it. Write the question again, Jez, and I'll get to it. Yes, T.O., 9K party, 110%. 9K party. Is Van Dijk out? Van Dijk. Is Varane out? Is Varane? No way is Varane injured. What are we talking about? Bro, they're smelling blood. If they can score 10, they will. No hesitation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Did he make it 3 games after? He made it. Big up Jason for the super chat. Appreciate it. He made it 3 games after it makes Spurs, City, Watford. No. It was City, Liverpool, Watford. Because we won the Spurs game. We won the Spurs game, lost the City, then lost the Liverpool, and then Watford. Yeah, man. It was Watford. He didn't make it 3 games after. It was 1 game. I remember if I remember correctly. 1 second. Let me have a look. Let me actually have a look at this. Let me have a look, see what's what. What year was that? I'd have to go all the way back to fucking the Ollie Rain, yo. Aye. Jason, big up for the super chat, though. And like I said, my favorite super chat, the way you dunked on Hassan, that shit was hilarious. Man had me rolling. Let's see. I'm having a look here. Where's the Liverpool game? Shit, we've been battered by these men before. All right. I don't even know where it is. I can't remember what year. Wait. Let me have a look. Oh, yeah, shit, he's right. Yeah, it was Liverpool. You're right. It was Tottenham, City, then Watford. Yeah, you're right. So we survived 3 games after. Yeah, you're right, Jason. You're right. So I've been saying that wrong the whole time. You're spot on. He's right. He made it 3 games after. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jason. Spot on. I got that wrong. So that tells you all you need to know. They couldn't even finish the job. You know who finished the job? Watford. Real ones. That's why I always got a soft spot for them. Because of what they did. Because City didn't even finish the job. How did we lost to Liverpool and then beat Spurs away? Then lost to City at home. Then got packed by... All right. Whatever, man. Whatever. Don't know if you've already answered it, but what's your preferred lineup for Sunday, sorry. Onana, Wan-Bissaka, Reguilon, Varane, Shaw, Maino, Amrabat, McTominay, because that's all we got. Garnacho, Anthony, Højlund. I suppose it has to be that. Right, that's it. Because we just, I asked you how you felt during the whole Dino to Manchester United saga, this fucking guy. I spoke about this on the Back Again podcast, fucking heartbroken. However, that being said, we did get Cristiano Ronaldo because that deal fell through. So, that even a silver lining, gold lining, because he not captain. He was the go-to guy in one of my favorite Manchester United teams and a successful period. Don't talk shit to me. Ooh, I was talking so much smoke in college and that. 3-peating and winning the champs. You know what I'm saying? Would I start Maino? Would you start Maino if fit for the rest of the season? Yeah, Maino should be a mainstay. He should be playing week in, week out. Look at what else we have in midfield. Him and Amrabat. And then 1 over. Yeah, you didn't watch the episode. Yeah, I'm sure. Fucking sure of it. Yeah, Jez. I'm sure you didn't. Joke, man. This guy. Hey, 68 likes. Let's get us up to 90 likes, people. Have we had any new subscribers as well? Big up to Jason for the super chat. OTG for the super chat. Nero as well. You want to make sure I get to your questions. Super chat, people. I'm going to close out in the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. I feel like the Glazers won't sack Ten Hag because of how close you are to top 4 until the Glazers don't see European football. I feel like at the moment they'll sack him. The reason why I think they'll sack him is because they're reactionary. And like I said, Barrio, if it's an embarrassing defeat, that's terrible PR. And then the pressure's on them and then it's a main conversation. And we've just gone out of the Champions League. So their pockets have been hit. And now the PR's been hit as well. And we may drop further out the table and further away from the European spots. But we get humiliated. I think he's gone. When I say humiliated, if it's 4 or more, he's gone. Here's me praying on a Manchester United win, but here we are. Because contrary to popular belief, because I know Lex asked me that. Do you want to win the game? Like, yeah, of course. I'm saying, of course. I want to win the game. I would love nothing more than to go there and win. Any victory at Anfield is my favorite, one of my favorite games. Yeah, I was looking at it on the fixture list. My thing is, it was for the 2-2 away to Atalanta. So yeah, they didn't even do the job. And even did City. Big up again for the super chat, Jason McNeil. Real one. Real one. Let's see. How will you rate Bruno's time when he leaves? Average. What's he helped us do? Win a Carabao Cup. That's it. That's all he's done so far. So average. That's how I look at him. Average in regards to his time here. With Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in, do you think that might play a part in the sacking? I'm still doubtful of this, Sheik. I'm still doubtful. I don't think that's as foolproof as people are making out. I don't. I really, really don't. I have my doubts surrounding that. Big doubts. Don't think it's as foolproof as people are making out. Hey, big up Jordan S as well. 25%. All right. Yeah. Flawless, how long has Bruno been at United? Is it 4 years now? Is it 4 years? Oh, yeah, that Atalanta watch along was hilarious. Yeah, I think who jumped on that? I think Eleanor was on that running joke. Shout out to her. She was running bats. She was running jokes. Like ridiculous because when it went 2-0 and 2, oh yeah, man. We've been in the trenches. Fuck. Been in the fucking trenches. Big up to V1. Hey, good to see you in the chat, V1. It's been a minute. Glad you're good and big up for the super chat since 2018. Last goal at Anfield. 2018. And we're approaching almost 2024. And we ain't scored there since 2018. All right. 2018, you know. 2018. Yeah, King Kelvin, yeah, she jumped on and had hella jokes, hella bants. Shout out to her, though, every time. And when you lot don't see her here, I've not banned her or anything. She's just not around. People be busy. You lot know the vibes. And plus, when you know when she's here, because Timo will appear out of nowhere. That's what it is. But big on my guy Timo every single time. See what else you lot are saying before we close out. Because like I said, I need to go take something for this headache. And then because she put the idea in my head, I'm going McDonald's. That is the plan. Going McDonald's. What's this? Honesty says, question Flawless. Is Bruno's your ManDem's worst captain? He moans and complains more. All right, that's crazy. The last part of that, so we ain't getting into all of that. But yeah, he's our worst permanent captain. Yes. I can't remember a worse permanent captain than him. No. I really don't. Hey, YG, you about for clubs? What are you telling me? We're on in an hour. Let me know. Big up the dumb YG every single time. Let me actually mod you. 1 second. Are you about for clubs? What are you telling me? What are we saying? He's definitely the worst, like, yeah, or one of 100%. Big up Mario P. Look at this YG guy just ignored, man, you know. Outrageous. Outrageous. Hey, Jason McNeil, man, again, love for the super chat, love for continuing to support, and I will continue to say funniest super chats, man, the way you dunked on Sam. If this team had anything about him, I'll be there with you. But they just didn't. That's why I didn't I didn't say anything when he was talking about the team. Yeah, we move. But I appreciate you. Glad, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Yeah, I'm about, bro. I was here the whole time. No, you don't have to apologize for what's it called? I'm saying when I said that initially. Obviously, you're watching, supporting. You're a mod now anyway, YG. Flawless, you gotta ask him in third person, bro. You gotta say, is YG down for pro clubs today? Yeah, facts. Man be talking like he's the rock. Jordan S says, who's getting the armband Sunday? Varane. Must be Varane. All right, YG, bless. I think we got enough. I have some other stuff to contend with because it's playoffs, so I had to pick the squad and figure out in my head, like, all right, boom, 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 and keep it ticking over. That's it. Curry P, I know you're probably watching. Let me know if you're down for clubs, you joke, man. The guy had a Gryffindor scarf, you know. But the show ended, but he legit had a Gryffindor scarf on the fan calling show talking about Potter. What Egypt. What a whole Egypt. Hey, big up Jacob, man. United Spurs of America in the cut every single time. Extra Time says we gotta give Ten Hag time. He has been without Martinez, and we know how important he was for him. You can give him time. I'm done. I'm not hearing this excuse. So one player and we just capitulate. So let's say, for argument's sake, Martinez's form drops off. Let's say that happens. Let's say that happens, that Martinez's form. So then we're just going to be terrible. One player, if you build your whole system around one player, then your system is flawed. And that's not a good system. That's why I don't hear Arsenal fans when they say, oh, because Saliba got injured, that's why we didn't win the league. No, you didn't win the league because your players are not as good as you think they are, and your manager's not as good as you think he is. You lot bottled it. Your team and manager bottled it. But rather than say that, oh, we're just going to blame Rob Holding. No, you bottled it. Pressure got to him. Ball jobs. Simple as that. The same. But hey, extra time. If you wanna back that, you can back that. Big up Jacob already calling people frauds in the chat already. Right. Final few questions, people. Run up the likes as well. Hit the subscribe button. What we got coming up today? 3 p.m. No, actually, I tell a lie. Yeah, 3 p.m. UK time. 3 p.m. UK time. Live on the Sarcasm City TV, Twitch, Chelsea versus Sheffield United. Watch along, relegation 6.0. So we'll be there for that. Then 10 p.m. Is it 10 p.m.? What time did I set it for? 10:30 p.m. Manchester United Liverpool show. ManDem United podcast analysis, Anfield podcast, previewing the game with the Liverpool lot. Then following that, 12:30 a.m. UK time, the Manchester United Chelsea Tottenham Hotspur show. ManDem United, Ballers at the Bridge, talking that Tottenham talk. So we'll be looking back at Spurs' win against Forest, looking back at the relegation 6-pointer at the Bridge with Chelsea versus Sheffield United, and unfortunately looking ahead to the the Liverpool Manchester United game. Then Sunday, of course, Doomsday, you'll get to watch along here on the channel, Liverpool versus Manchester United, 4 p.m. UK time, that will start. And then following that, 1 a.m. UK time, because we'll be recording the Back Again podcast, the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. So yeah, all these things are on the upcoming live stream schedule anyway, people. All these things on the upcoming live stream schedule. You don't know the vibes. You don't know the vibes. Hey, big up to my guy, Leon, Unleashed Sports. So shouts out, Flawless Magi. Hey, make sure you lot go subscribe to Unleashed Sports. It's on the featured channel page, people. So you have no excuse not to go and find it. And go subscribe to everyone who's on the featured channel page on here. So it's called featured channels. That's what the category is called. But big up to Leon every single time. Let me make him a mod as well. I'm going to shout you in regards to a couple thumbnails today as well, people. I mean, Leon. But yeah, love to everyone that's tuned in, man. Final few questions. Then I'm out of here. Let's see what else you got. Stephanie G on the like check. Big up to her. Real one. One of the realest mods. Flawless, don't you see why Frankie de Jong was important for Ten Hag and how he plays? Yes. But here's what I'd say. They removed the channel buttons, I think. Nah. It's still there because I updated this yesterday. Updated it yesterday, so it's still there. Flawless, don't you see why Frankie de Jong was important for Ten Hag and how he plays? Yes. But this ties back into having a system, and it shouldn't be just get me Frankie de Jong or it all fails. No. You go get somebody who's like a Frankie de Jong. He's not the only player of that profile. He might be one of the top of quality. He might be one of the ones of that profile in terms of quality. But you can go get, there's other Frankie de Jongs out there. 100%. 110%. There's other Frankie de Jongs out there. He's not the only midfielder who does what he does. Go find one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man, you already know. Sheik says, Flawless, I'm going to be starting a channel soon. I'm going to shout you for some help if that's okay. You know, I got you, man. Come anytime. It's good to see the Sarcasm City TV tree with more branches, man. You know what I'm saying? Ahmed started his channel. Alam started 2 channels. That's 3. One more, man. If people want to launch channels, it all helps, man. It's all a part of the Sarcasm City TV universe, man. We like Marvel. It's like MCU. But it's SCTVU. Sarcasm City TV universe. Woo. That's what it is. So yeah, man, of course, you know I got you, Sheik. You know I got you. Hey, kind of, man. People don't let facts get in the way of their opinions. People act like Ten Hag didn't win at Ajax after Frankie de Jong left, but because we got no de Jong and no Martinez, this terrible football is okay. Yes, I will be running pro clubs, but depending on how I feel, because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather still. So like I said, I'm going to eat, see how I feel, and return to it. And if I feel better, then yes. But I'm not going to play playoffs feeling like this, like with a headache and shit. No. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Big up YG, always tapped in. I'm saying big up King as well. De Jong didn't want to come to Manchester United. Facts. Let me mod you as well, real King. Can't mod the regulars, man. So man can be in the chat if needs be. 100%. Hey, love to everyone that has tuned in, man. You know what I'm saying? You lot are real ones. Everyone who joined over from the raid, etc. Like I said, check out the upcoming live stream schedule on the channel. I've updated it all the way till next week Sunday. So all the way up until next week Sunday is the 24th. Next week Sunday is Christmas Eve. So make sure you lot are not like me and have got all your presents for all your loved ones and things like that. I still need to go and get some stuff. I need to go get everything. That's what I need to do. But make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel, people. Make sure you subscribe. This road to 400 subscribers over there because we went past 350. The link is in the chat, people. Also, as well, on top of that, don't forget, link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Also, we'll be reaching out to the members, and I will be putting some members-only content as well. Some old-school content of me and Tux clowning around. Trust me, it's jokes. Me and Tux waved. Hilarious. We did this award show called the Fugazi Awards. Fucking hilarious. For real. Hey, big up King Calvin. I see you as well. Large up. See what else you lot saying. This weather got everyone mash up. Facts. Yes, the ice cream machines. Even though I don't eat ice cream, yes, the ice cream machines always be broken in the UK for McDonald's. It's an ongoing joke. Stephanie G, I am going to enjoy the food, right? So I am going to get out of here. I am. But yes, this weather, that's what it is. This is weather that has just fucked man over, but here we are. Plus me, I should take better care of myself, but we gotta get to it, people. We gotta get to this work, man. The content don't stop. Hashtag no days off. And we're gonna continue throughout the Christmas period. Bringing you the best content. You don't know the vibes, as I keep saying. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. There's no one live right now, so I can't even send. Actually, I just send you lot two. Just hit the like button on the video, actually, on your way out, people. Not on your way out of here, hit the like button. But I'll send you lot to the Liverpool United stream, which is 10 p.m. tomorrow. So I say it for 10 p.m. Probably end up pushing that back to 10:30 p.m. But yeah, love. Yeah. You already know, Jez. Big up, man. Love to everyone that's locked in. Like I said, Eddie will be back next week as well. I don't think neither him or Murtaza will be on the watch along. So it'll be just me holding it down. Oh, it's Staffy live. Staffy's live. All right. I'll send you lot to Staffy's channel. Because they don't pop up. It's Staffy's live. I'll send you right now. 1 second. Yeah, Staffy, my guy. We're going to raid Staffy. Just put Sarcasm City raid in capital letters in the chat. Right. Big up for you lot for letting me know. I see him. Oh, Pro Clubs. Let's go. Shout out, Staffy. Yes, you lot. We're going to raid. So just put Sarcasm City TV raid. Just put Sarcasm City raid in capital letters. But love to everyone that's locked in. Before I let you go, don't forget, people, as well, this show and all the shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms. Wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you listen to music, type in Sarcasm City TV on all the shows, all the podcasts on the YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, will pop up. So like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, while you're at work, maybe you're traveling, at the gym, whatever the case may be, people, whatever the case may be. So Spotify, hit us with the follow, 5-star of Sarcasm City TV. SoundCloud, hit us with the follow. iTunes, Apple Podcast, all you iPhone users, hit us with the 5-star and leave us a review. But love to everyone that has locked in. And this has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.